Hi everyone, I'm Folorunso Adenike. I welcome you to this space once again. So today we'll be doing something interesting. We'll be going to random people, asking them their view concerning this particular topic. Is education really a scam? Showing the question back to you, is education really a scam? So I want you to comment, like, and subscribe as soon as you see this video. So join me as I go to random people and ask them if education is really a scam and hear their point of view about it. Thank you. Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma.
What's your name?
The name is Tayo Sabo Oluwadamilare.
Okay, there's a particular saying that education is a scam. To you, is education really a scam?
I will not really agree with that. There's a popular phrase among my people. They tell you that school is a scam, but education is not a scam. People tend to call education a scam because we have three different types of students. We have the
Okay.
poor, the middle average, the average,
Okay.
and like the exceptional.
Okay.
So the poor one, you can be brilliant.
Okay.
You can with a first class,
Okay.
but you are still a poor student.
All right.
See, you can call your friend a scam because most students are not creative enough. They are just learning just for the sake of let me have good grade, impress parents, get a good job. They are not solving problems in the community. They are not solving the challenges we are facing as a whole in a country, in the world. But so those people they do that, it's really just what? A scam. Let me just do this thing for the sake of that because people are doing it. But exceptional students have a way of like, one thing I've learned, maybe I study CRS. How can I use this to solve the challenges in the community? So as someone from saying, school may be a scam, but education is scam. Another perspective, education is not about coming to school. We have formal, we have informal.
Yes.
So now, me, if I am an apprentice on a left-hand design, I can use that style to solve the problem of bringing up a new design. But some people, there's some tailors that they are not solving any problem. They're not being creative. It's only those that are not creative that tell you that education is a scam.
All right.
Education.
All right. According to Favor, education is not a scam. So we are going to move to another next person. Hi, good afternoon, sister. What's your name?
Afternoon, my name is Makinde Rukayat.
Okay, Makinde Rukayat. I want to ask your contribution about this particular saying, education is a scam. So I want to ask you, as a student of education, is education really a scam?
According to me, education is not a scam.
Okay.
Because education is not a scam. Definition to divine education. Education is the art or the process of imparting knowledge, skills, ideas for total development of the learner. And there are benefits of education in life of students at these days. This involve a social interaction between the teachers and the learners. And education at these days bring development to the society and it contributes for social benefits of the citizen.
All right. So according to Rukayat, education is not a scam, right?
Yeah.
Thank you very much, ma. Sister, what's your name?
My name is Oniele Faith.
Okay, Oniele Faith. I'm very sure you've heard of this popular saying, education is a scam. So as an education student, do you really think education is a scam?
No.
So why do you say no?
I said no in the fact that education is very important.
Okay.
Because we have a lot of successful people with that they are not educated, but they cannot be measured up. Like their success cannot be measured because we have the same way we have people that are successful without education. We have people that are successful too with education. If we compare them, we see that those that are educated, they hold high standard. They have high standard. The community people respect them, and those that come to school, we that came to study education later after school and come teachers, we see that in Nigeria we respect teachers anywhere around the world. Teachers are respected. So that's my own view.
All right, thank you. So according to you now, education is not a scam, isn't it? All right, thank you very much. Yeah, good afternoon, sister. What's your name?
Good afternoon, my name is Grace Bola.
Okay, Grace Bola. Have you heard of this particular saying, education is a scam?
Yes, I've heard it.
So to you, do you think education is really a scam?
Education is not a scam.
Okay, why do you say that?
Okay, from my own perspective, it's not necessary that it's not necessary that the people that go to school usually use their certificate to be prospered in life. But they had the knowledge they have in that institution to add to the business they do and they flourish in it. So those people that say that education is a scam, from their own perspective, they don't really know the importance of the education. So it's those people that know the importance of something, know how valuable and tangible this thing is. Thank you.
So according to Grace, education is not a scam.
Okay.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you. Hi, good afternoon. What's your name?
I'm Fisolami.
Okay, Fisolami, what's your name, bro?
Melvin.
Okay, so Fisolami, I'm very sure you've heard of this popular saying, education is a scam. So to you as an education student, is education really a scam?
No.
So why do you say that?
Education is not a scam because it makes people successful if you read towards it and you know what you are doing. So you'll be successful. in
Okay, according to Fisayomi, education is not a scam. What about you, Melvin?
Education is a scam.
Why did you say that?
Eh?
Why did you say that?
You better go make money.
Okay.
No, wait. Education is a scam.
Okay, it's not a scam. So
Eh.
why do you say that?
No, you like can I put it in Yoruba?
No, it's fine, it's fine.
You be like ṣẹmọ ẹni tó bá lọ sí school ó máa yàtọ̀ sí ẹni tí kò lọ sí school.
Okay.
Like ẹni yẹn máa gaining more knowledge like
Okay,
that.
but do you know that education can be formal and it can be informal?
Yeah.
So it can be in form of school and it can be in form of vocation or hand skill. So to you now, is education a scam or not?
Education is not a
All right, thank you, Melvin. Hi, good afternoon.
I'm good.
Please, what's your name?
I'm Peter Stone.
Okay, it's Peter Stone. I'm very sure you've heard of this popular saying,
What?
education is a scam. So as an education student, is education really a scam?
To me, education is not a scam
Okay, why did you say that?
because even you that you are approaching me,
Okay.
you have been educated about this thing. Okay, before you can, okay, let me try this thing. And based on the general saying, education is the act or process of impacting knowledge, ideas, or acquisition, or even skills into someone's life. Okay, let's use it for an example. We have types of education, right? We have informal and formal. And we'll say that that education is the world's best legacy, that charity begins from home.
Yes, yes.
You can't just stand up and just have a knowledge about something.
Definitely.
Someone must have educated you on that.
Yeah, sure, yes, yes.
So is now education really scam? No, because that thing you have acquired, you are going to make use of it to earn, to provide for yourself. Okay, for example, now so that one is what informal learning.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wish to learn graphics. Then I went ahead to so if I push say something like that. Yes. That thing that Oga has imparted in it is what we call education, right? He has educated me on that. So why is now education is scam? Because I've known that thing already, and what you have known can never leave you, no matter what. So education is not a scam. And let's turn it to formal.
Okay.
Okay. When I teach a little child 1, 2, 3, even when she gets home, she begin to say it.
Definitely.
She begin to she want more 1, she want more 2, yeah, then all that stuff. Because even with education, you are going to gain
Moral. You don't have this to you, sir. Education is not a scam, abi?
it's not a scam, it's not a scam.
Thank you. Hi everyone. We've actually come to the end of today's show. As you can see, we've heard from different people their point of view concerning education, if education is a scam or not. According to me, education is not a scam. Because as you can see in definition of education is the act of imparting relevant knowledge. And I'm very sure you know the definition of scam. Scam is different from education. So education is not a scam. So I want you to contribute to this in the comment section and do it to like and subscribe. So next week,